Here's a quick look at the markets through the eyes of eMiniDayTrader for Wednesday, June the 24th, 2009. Of course, this is just a shortened video of the much more detailed and many more charts that are posted on the members side of our website. Taking a look at how we saw the market, when we left yesterday, we had stated, of course, that there was a resistance around 750 and another one down here at approximately 901, 902 area. And that we're also looking at the 894.50 area. So when the market had a good rally overnight, of course this is the overnight profile and volume profile. The one right here is yesterday, and this is today's volume and market profile. The market profile being the lettered market profile here, and each day has an accompanying volume profile. And so this is one of the tools that we use, the main tool that we use to take a look at the auction process on a day-to-day or intraday basis to give us a good idea as to who are the dominant players in the market and what really is the condition of the market. Is it mostly consolidating or trending? And we've come down off of a pretty good sell-off for the past while. It hit a support that we had mentioned also around the 884 area. And it did that here yesterday. Yesterday's low being 884.25. So we came up and we hit the this 94.50 area overnight, closed above it, and then opened there. So that was really a support area going into today. For that reason, obviously, it did dip it down a little bit below it after the news was released, but then came back above it. So we're still looking at this area as a key area of support, and if it does not hold overnight or tomorrow, then obviously the next support is down here, and then the next one really doesn't appear until we get to really about 870. So those are the numbers that we're looking at on the downside. On the upside, we're really looking at a bit of resistance in here from approximately 900 to 902, and then anything above around 907, the other resistance area. So that's really what we were looking at going into today. You can see it did come up, didn't quite make it to 750, got fairly close, got to 650, and then dipped below the 94.50. So mostly trading within the range that we anticipated, and allowing us to, some good trading opportunities. You can see here's just the day session only on these profiles, and you can see it had a nice move higher with the dip down and then a bit of a bounce late in the day. But the sellers really are in control. They haven't really pushed it lower, but they are capping the market nicely, in other words restricting it from moving much higher. When we take a look at the actual trades that we had today, we had 4 trades today, and we actually got long early in the day, relatively early when the market dipped here. It only hit our first objective and came off, so we ended up with a break even on that trade. We then had to wait until after the news, and then we ended up by getting short in here, and that trade worked out nicely. It moved 2 points in our favor. Then we switched it around and got long, and that trade also moved nicely for us, this time 2.5 points in our favor, so easily reaching our first 2 objectives. We had one late trade on another attempt to go higher. It hit our first objective, so we ended up with a break even on the trade before it dipped down and then had that little bit of a rally to finish off the day. So a pretty readable day, which is a little bit surprising considering today was the FOMC news. And but then again, the news that came out was as expected, so I suppose the market really didn't do much in that regard, although I think this sell-off here was relatively weak, considering that the sellers really have shown some good strength of late. And so if they can hold it below around 899 to 900, I think if the sellers can cap it from going any higher than that, then we're probably going to come down, test the 894, and then very well possibly down to the 884. So that's really what we're looking at. If it should find some strength and hold above the 902, then we're looking at 907.50, and then above that we'd be looking at probably about 911. So those are some of the numbers and what we're looking at as far as tomorrow goes. So If you have any interest in what we're doing, please get a hold of us. We're at info@eMiniDayTrader.com, or just off of the website. There's plenty of text in there and videos for you to take a look at, and we welcome your comments and questions. So that'll be it for today, Wednesday, June 24th, 2009.